Well, hello you guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is Tracy coming back to you with another cooking video. Today I am cooking a beef tongue, cow tongue, a cow beef tongue, you guys. Look at that. A cow tongue. And this is actually a delicacy, okay? And if you ever been to a Mexican restaurant and had lengua, burrito, or lengua taco, that's what this is, cow tongue, okay? And I will be showing you how to cook it, and I'll be showing you how to pull the skin off. Look at that. If this is your first time tuning in, thank you so much. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell twice to be notified when your girl upload another video. And when I go live, like, share, and comment. That's it, you guys. That's all you have to do. That's it. So let's go ahead and get into the video. Hey, welcome back. So what you would need is a pot of water. Okay, and you want the water to be enough in the pot just to fill the tongue, okay? Just to fill the tongue up. So this is the whole tongue. Okay? Place that in the water. It's just enough to fill it up. Now also what you're going to need is, we're not going to put too much seasoning in this in the beginning. So what we're going to do, I cut up a whole onion and I cut it in quarters, okay? I have a whole large garlic I cut in quarters, okay? Okay. Got my fire on. We're going to put a little pepper in here. Now, when you're cooking this, it's mandatory that you cook this for at least a minimum of 3 hours, because the tongue has a large skin on it that we must pull off. So depending on how tender you want it, the minimum is 3 to 3.5 hours actually, depending on how big it is. Okay, so 3.5 hours minimum. And then I'm going to show you the next process. But the first process, we don't need to put too much in here. We want this to boil, because once this boils and we pull the skin off, I'm going to show you that process. Then I'm going to season it up real good and I'm going to make some gravy. Okay, now if you want to make tacos and burritos, you'll want to boil this with all your Mexican seasonings and your Mexican herbs. You'll boil the tongue in your herbs, and then once it's done, you take it out and you peel it and you chop it up really fine, and then there you have it. Okay, so I'm going to put the lid on this and we're going to let this go. We're not going to put too many seasonings in it. I do want to add, so I put a little bit of accent, a little bit of pepper. Yeah, that's all I want to do for now. I'm going to put the lid on this and we'll be back in 3.5 hours, you guys. Okay, stay tuned for the next process. Well, welcome back to my channel, you guys. The beef tongue has been cooking for 3.5 hours, almost 4. And if you don't know, this is Tracy coming back to you with another cooking video. I am cooking beef tongue. And if I didn't mention to you before, I can't remember, it's almost 4 hours ago. You have to wash this off really good. Okay, the beef tongue has a lot of blood in it, and you have to wash it. I washed mine for almost 10 minutes. You have to wash it really well, and I don't know if I mentioned that, but it's been cooking. Now off camera, after I got off camera, I remembered my bay leaf. I put bay leaf in here, and I put a little bit of seasoning, all because you want to season it some, okay? for what you want to do, okay? So it's been cooking, and I have it's nice broth, okay? It's very, very nice. It's really, really tender. And if you look at this, it has a, woo! The skin on this, I'm sorry I dropped it. The skin on this is really, really thick. Okay, can you see that? It's real tender, but it's thick. And we have to take the skin off. It's very, very important. Okay, here it looks on that side and this side. So I'm going to transfer this to my pan. And just one moment while I move everything around, because I want to pull this skin off. Just one moment. I'm back now, you guys. And I don't know if you can see that. There we go. Now, if the skin does not come off easily, that means it's not done enough. Okay? The skin has to be able to pull off. If you can't pull it off, you need to boil it longer. Now look how thick this skin is. And it comes right off. You want to pull it off. Oh, look how thick it is, you guys. It's hot. You might want to let it cool off. I let it cool off, but I guess not long enough. You see that skin? You pull all this skin off. You have to pull the skin off. You cannot eat. Look at how thick that skin is. I'm going to pull it off with the tongs. Hold on. And the skin comes right off. Now let me show you this skin. It's really, really thick. It's very thick. Make sure your hands are clean. You might have to touch it. See that skin? That has to come off. Okay? This is very tender. And there's extra fat you might want to pull off. Okay? Okay. Get all the extra fat off. The excess fat. You see all that skin? We don't want to eat this. We can't eat this. See that? You don't eat that. Now, if you're making tacos or burritos, this is the texture you want it. You want it to be really, really tender. And you just chop it up, put your Mexican herbs in it, and all your seasonings, and you have it. I'm going to chop this up and make gravy. So I'm going to chop this up, and I will be right back. Okay, welcome back, you guys. Let's check on this and see how it's doing. Oh, wow, yes. It is cooking just like we wanted. It's nice and tender. See, now, when the tongue is cold, it looks hard, but look how this is falling apart. See, it doesn't take much, but you want it to cool off to slice it, because you want it to be firm when you slice it. But you see how tender it is? This is the most tenderest part. Look at that. It's real tender. See how is this falling apart? Now this has been cooking for 30 minutes. It is done. I will put one on the plate for you just to show you what it looks like. Just 1 second here. Back, you guys. Get a small piece. Look at that falling apart. It's real tender. Real tender. Let me adjust my camera so you can see me. Ooh. Let me adjust my camera. Hold on, you guys. Okay. This is the most tenderest meat. This meat. It is so tender. You can just cut it. Look, I'm telling you, you guys, you have to try it. Expand your horizons, y'all. Beef tongue. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please try the recipe. Subscribe, share, like.